Iran can give America and Israel the gate of 10,000 sun now. That's a no no, you know. Well, basically, Iran was never just a nation, it was a keeper, buried beneath the desert older than memory, beneath salt flats that shimmer like mirrors to another sky. There exists something no empire had ever truly understand. A portal not built but inherited. Not technology, not magic. Something older than both. They call it the Gate of the 10,000 Suns. For centuries, global powers circle like vultures, whispering about access, control, ownership. The newer empire, loud, fast, convinced of their dominance, believed everything could be negotiated, sanctioned, or taken. But the gate didn't respond to force, it responds to continuity, to those who had stayed, endured, and remembered. When America discovered the trace of it, they sent satellites, probe, quantum scout, machinery designed to pierce dimension. Every signal returned corrupted. Every image showed the same thing, a horizon folding inward, something looking back. Israel scientists called it a door to pre creation, a place where reality hadn't yet decided what it was, a chance to rewrite history itself. They named the common conflict Armageddon Protocol, but they misunderstood one critical detail. The gate wasn't ready to be opened, it had already been activated. Yo! Pra, 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 pra. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Everybody knows spiritual. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, I get excited because that's the truth. It was already open. Everybody like, Dad, the Armageddon portal, the game, what you went doing in there when he had activated. Ah, oh, oh my goodness. Yo, them cats been around for 9,000 years. You think they ain't spot you? Yeah, I had jokes for days. So deep beneath the surface, Iran, um, Guardian stood. They are scientists, they're mystics, they're soldiers, descendant of something older than any flag. They didn't rush, they didn't panic. They stood 10 toe down as they always had because they knew you don't give away a doorway that connects world. You don't hand over force that bind time, memory, and existence. You protect it, or you become the first thing it consumes. As global forces mobilize, fleets, AI, war system, dimensional weapon, the sky above the gate becomes ripple. Not one, not one open, ripple. Like something on the other side was piercing through. The Americans thought it was an opportunity. The Israel thought it was prophecy. Iran knew it was a threshold breach. And then the truth hit all of them at once. This wasn't about who controlled the portal. It was about who survived what came through it. So what we have here, they can't just hand this over to you. It's dangerous. You guys are reckless. Five things that make you guys so reckless. You're running around this whole planet attacking people that are not attacking you. All of these nations that you guys are running around attacking, not one have ever attacked you. And all of it is, you want to call it preemptive, but you can't go in man's house and slay his people and then do butt breaking. Every country that you guys ever went into, the world don't know that you've actually butt break everything. Ancient civilization, newer ones, especially the ones that have like a real like titan, like muscle man force. All of the Middle East, that's not the way you treat Macedonia. You went in Iraq, man, butt breaking, run amok up in there. You don't do that. That's nastiness. And then You were killing, you were human hunting. It was a lot of nasty, a lot of filthiness went over there. And then what you've been doing with the Palestinians, the Syrians, the Lebanese, um, Africa, you've been doing that for like centuries with the Africans, so that's no mystery here. And then in South America, there's no mystery here. You then they're almost decimated. Like people don't realize the indigenous people of South America, then they're decimated, you know. And so, and in the Caribbean, we all know the Haitians, boy, you've been giving them the work. You've been giving them the work for like the last 111 years. They didn't attack you. They ain't say nothing to you. You the one that ran up and then you looked at their history book, and your thing is you're gonna make them disrespect the essence of their ancestors, and you're gonna train them to hate the essence who they are and what they are, their culture, their language, their time, their space. And you brought the whole world into hazing them too. And you thought you were gonna run up in there and take that down. You guys are reckless, and then also too, you guys run around forcing the alphabet on every goddamn country because your export is actually alphabetism, okay? And your export is actually sodomy, okay? Your export is not something that make culture moral. It's something that make culture immoral, okay? And basically, you wouldn't be able to control the frequency from that because you're just not aligned correctly, it's just like you were reckless, but that stuff been open. So that was the hilarious thing when y'all went in there and the world saw like, oh shit. I like, nah, that portal been open. Mm-mm. That portal been activated. It been activated ever since, like it been activated from 47 years ago when them boys said they're gonna come through and take every goddamn thing. You can't come through and take every goddamn thing. You've got to learn. You cannot steal people DNA. You cannot steal their inheritance. You can't steal their family history. You can't drip yourself in there. You can't go into people's country and help yourself do every goddamn thing. Because typically when you see what people don't realize, all these places getting hit, there's portals in them. It's hard for us to tell the world that because the world has been dumbed down so much that you can't tell what is a portal over there. It may be two or three, but they're not going in there the way you think they're going in there. They're going in there for portals and stuff. They're going in there to siphon it. They're going in there to use it. Because these portals are used. Hold on for a second. Because these portals are used far as for. There's a lot of things that we want to do here. These portals are used far as to control the planet. Not only control the planet, but all kind of mechanism here. Okay. So, with that being said here, you can't just go and start taking portals of other nations, other people, and use it for your own convenience, for your own doing. Okay? Because we don't understand why those portals came to be. And look like y'all, and I'm telling people now, this ain't never going to be over until they deal with them. This is eternity. They found to be hella disrespectful. And rightfully so. This ain't got nothing. I mean, something 250 years old, man, and something 70 years old want to come around the corner, want to control, want to go, want to access the portal for nefarious reason, for Armageddon portal. That's what they want it for Armageddon protocol is what they want it for. The destruction of the human race. Why? No one knows why they want to kill the human race. Ugh. It's like it's all over the planet, people. The way these guys are moving, the whole planet is upset. You got a lot of portals that were compromised, and they went in there and they run amok. And some of these portals, they went in there, people, and they tied up the beings in there. And so they're running around there having their way inside these portals. And so some places are very because some of the places that's corrupt is because they actually entered into those portals and they use them to corrupt the very same people that are the guardians of these portals. Okay. And this is done throughout the whole planet. That's why the whole planet had to go ahead and move their portals. One of the places that really did a beautiful job removing them, I think Haiti did a beautiful job removing all their portals to different locations. I think they did a beautiful, beautiful job with that because they had the citadel. I'm like, something in the citadel. There's nothing there, people. They already moved it. That was census sacrifice. They were like, oh, they had both sides. I said that there's nothing there. They moved it to. There's nothing they're going to that there's actually any force energy or even a portal anymore. Everything was moved. The reason everything was moved because these cats were being bringing immorality to the land. They was bringing the alphabet thing, man with man, woman with woman. Everybody can, cats. Dog. It's craziness what they were bringing on the terrain. They were not bringing development, and then there was organ harvest, and still is organ harvest to be honest with you. And then it's a whole host of unclean things they were bringing to the terrain, all disguised as humanitarian, and that's just what. And so they're not getting any hit. They're never gonna get any hit. They're never gonna let them breathe on these things over there. They never gonna let them breathe on these damn things. Never ever let them breathe on a damn thing. You see what I'm saying? So it's very unfortunate that that's what had to happen. That's not on. There's a lot of beautiful. I think Vietnam. Yo, shout out to Vietnam, the Vietnamese. Shout out to them. I don't know how you were able to move portals when they had that war over the Vietnamese had to move their damn portals, man. Right in a goddamn war, them cats were moving them portals. Like move them portals, move them portals, move them portal cats. Woo! Because if they hadn't removed those portals, they would have gotten their tail whooped. That's just like when 1915 um, when they came in and they left in 1934. That's because people had to move the portals while they were there. Like move those portals, move those portals, move those portals. The same thing with Afghanistan. The Afghans had to move those portals. And word on the street, something came through one of those portals and told them they better get the F up and they better raise up. And we all saw how chaotic it was. I said, it's not them they left. They were told to get the F out of there. Real tall. Real tall. Real tall. They were told to get the F out of there and they better go right now. They better ski, ski, ski. They were told just like it, y'all better get your tail out of here. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. No aftermath, damn it. Something came through on them portal and told them, you better get your tail out of there. That they're running amok here. You have a lot of male to male, female to female, and a lot of butt breaking going on over there. A lot of sharp objects being pierced in the rectum and stuff. A lot of blood drinking. A lot of things were going on. They were threatened because it came through. Everybody in the spiritual world, and they said it came through. Said they told them to get their tail off that land, and everybody see they ran out. The world ain't never seen them ran out. So I said because they were threatened. Things came through that portal and threatened their little butts off Afghanistan. Most of the time when they run out, they were told, "Better get your tail out of here. Ain't nobody playing with you." And most likely is because whatever entity that controlled them was snatched up, pretty much. And they're about to split that shit in half. You better go because we split that. I mean, that's the end of your goddamn world. Now you better get your tail out of here. And and they still don't learn anything. They still run around here doing these crazy things, people. But nah, they can't give you that. This is you crazy? This portal? Oh no, that would not only be Armageddon protocol for us, but it would be Armageddon portal for all 10,000 in there. More planets, man. They can't. No. You cats too reckless. No, they can't have you jumping in there and propagating your little ABC. A B C D E F G. They can't have you running there and contaminating like that. They can't have you. They can't have you running there sticking sharp objects in these people. No, they can't have you doing this stuff, man. They can't have you experimenting with them. No, they can't have that. No, that's a no. No, you cats, something wrong with you cats. You cats are like, ooh, you cats on next level illness, man. Not to these unsuspected. Because most likely in this, something will come out there and hunt every last one of y'all down. So it's a given. But they ain't letting y'all in there. Nah. But it's funny. It was already activated. Because when I knew it was, I said, People don't know that. When you get attacked like that, like you get, woo, blase. We call it blase. In my IECN, we call it blase. When you get blase like that, that means that the cat was waiting for you, homie. They were waiting for you. They've been 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 told you. We've been waiting for you. The word ain't understood what they meant. I knew what they've been waiting for you. They've been waiting for you. They knew you were going to do that. See, they already had a protocol for your tail. They're like, I wish y'all would. I wish I wish. That's that protocol they had for y'all. They had something for y'all, boy. I mean, I just think that, yeah, people had to move these portals, man. Vietnam was funny. Vietnam moved their portal. Afghanistan moved their portal. Iraqis, They moved their portal. Eventually, they found out what the problem was. They had to get hold of their portals again. Um, the Syrians are trying to get their portals aligned. They're trying to over there. Um, it's craziness. Um, and in Egypt, they're trying to hold on to whatever they can. They've been trying to hold on to those portals with dear life. Um, it's just that now everybody know, man, defend your portals, man. These cats out here, man. These cat, something wrong with these cats, man. These cats coming in, going in areas, man, disrespecting the owners, woo, doing some unthinkable things because these cats running on moon magic, but they also running off a dirty portal. You know, their portal consumed everything because they had exterminated life force in their portals. So this is why they run around bringing that to every area they go. They just, there is no man, yeah. But it's on like Donkey Kong over there. You bet that them boys mean business. Them boys are gonna what? On like Donkey Kong, them boys ain't putting their damn foot on no goddamn brakes. Them boys don't care what y'all talking about. Like for them boy, like if you, your mama, your family, and everything we're talking, you ain't not talking them cats over there. Because them cats, them cats know what your objective is, man. Like they've been waiting for you. They told you, I've been waiting for you. People don't understand. They've been waiting for you over there, man. Please like and subscribe. This world spiritual people. Don't sleep on it.